The chair now recognizes the gentleman from Guam, Mr. San Nicolas. You're recognized for 5 minutes. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. Can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear, yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I want to first begin by recognizing Ms. Frazier and Citigroup. The conversation I'm going to have actually involves all the panelists, but I wanted to begin with her company and herself, as based on our research, it looks like Citigroup pays 5 times more in interest to its depositors than the rest of the individuals sitting at the table. Ms. Frazier, is it correct that your deposits are currently yielding a 0.05% interest rate?
We believe that we have we have a variety of different deposit products, and we believe them to be competitive and fair.
Well, the information I have here on your basic account package is a 0.05% interest rate. Is that correct?
We do have one of our deposit products that has that. That is correct.
And for the rest of the panel, is it fair to say that my numbers here are accurate, that the remainder of you are paying about 0.01% on deposits?
That isn't accurate.
Could you please clarify then for me the figure?
Yes, our base account pays about the same as Citigroup's at, 5 basis points or so, but we have many products that pay substantially more, and it varies. But I don't know of any that pay 0.
Okay, so can we just clarify this and just go across the board from left to right and just on the record for the American people, tell us what your basic standard savings deposit is currently yielding in your institutions. Mr. Chairman, I'm requesting the panel to respond.
Let's go from left to right. Mr. Sarah?
We have a variety of products that range from 5 basis points to over 200 basis points, depending upon the size of the deposit as well as the tenor of the deposit.
Thank you, Mr.
Yeah,
Demchak.
the general public accounts is what I'm talking about. The majority of your deposits, what are they yielding right now?
The general retail deposit would be at that lower end of that range, and then there are also CDs available for term deposits that approach 3%.
Sure.
Mr.
I
Demchak?
don't have a lot of time. Can we just go across the board, please,
All right.
Mr. Chairman?
We're the same. 5 basis points at the lower end with different products yielding more depending on several factors.
Thank you. Mr. Diamond?
We're pretty much the same as everybody else here.
Ms. Frazier?
Yes, we're in the same range.
Mr. Moynihan?
We have a range of products that would cover the same ranges as my colleagues have spoke about.
Mr. Rogers?
We have a very similar approach.
Mr. Schaaf?
I believe we're in the same range.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. As inflation is battering our public and as interest rates are rising and causing credit card interest rates to go up and general consumer interest rates to go up, it's just an across-the-board devastation for the American public. We have had it on the record earlier today that there is, quote, more money in their accounts, end quote, in all of these financial institutions. In other words, there's a lot more deposits being held by these financial institutions as interest rates are rising. One of the only silver linings in a rising interest rate environment is that savers are supposed to be rewarded for their savings. They're supposed to see the interest that they earn on their savings accounts go up. And yet what we have here is a Fed funds rate that's currently, Mr. Chairman, at 2.5%. On the record, Fed funds rate at 2.5%, with our depository institutions paying between 0.01% and 0.05%, which means that on risk-free money being put to the Fed, they're making anywhere between 2.45% interest to 2.49% interest on the deposits of their customers. And so I wanted to ask across the board real quick, Mr. Chairman, can they confirm whether or not they're going to be increasing the interest rate that they're paying to their depositors at any time soon?
Mr. Cicero, you heard the question?
Yes, I did. Thank you. We would expect to continue to monitor rates and raise rates as appropriate, given what's going on with the Fed as well as our competition.
Mr. Demchak?
the same. You'd expect us to raise them over time.
We
Mr.
expect
Diamond?
We expect them likely to go up soon.
Ms. Frazier?
Yes, we will.
Mr. Moynihan?
Rates will go up in the future with this rate structure.
Thank you. Mr. Rogers?
Yes, we'll be raising them.
And Mr. Scharf?
Yes, the same.
Thank you.
Yield back, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.